Helge Tzadikim, Shalom Ubracha. Okay, let's start with our insight and Avodah. Be'ezras Hashem, 1 minute of wisdom. So many of us want to change, try to change, work on changing, and what we find is for a certain amount of time at the beginning of our process, we're motivated, we're conscious about it, we're thinking about it, and we manage to manifest that which we want to work on. However, then after a certain amount of time, maybe 3, 4, 5 days, a week, 2 weeks, it starts to drop, and eventually we forget what we were originally working on, and then maybe we'll remember here and there. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? So something which is really brilliant to do, simple, mamash, no brain science at all, don't have to even really think about it. And we've been doing it in one of the other groups, a Tuesday night group, we've been doing it, and it's really, really, really powerful. It's setting up what I call a trigger. What does that mean? That means basically you could use your phone, you could use your friend, you could use whatever the heck you want. And it's a reminder. It's a reminder. So for example, on the phone, it's a reminder. It's a reminder that is set maybe to go off 3-4 times a day to remind you of that particular activity that you are doing. So you could bring into your life a consciousness of that particular activity. So say, for example, it's drinking. So how many of us, when we spoke about drinking, I think every single one of you here in this room related to this, apart from you, because you're like a beast and you train and you're mashigana and you're drinking the whole time. So apart from machines like that or beasts like that, yeah. So what did we say to do and what did we do? Set up an alarm every hour to go off to take a drink of water. And put your hands up if our lives improved. Yeah, okay, exactly. Our lives improved. We felt different. We felt energized. Now, we didn't do much apart from setting up an alarm to help us remember, because what's the biggest thing that's going to work against us is forgetting. We're going to get caught up in whatever we're doing and we're going to forget. So say, for example, it's exercise. That what you may do is set up an alarm 3 times a day, push-ups 3 times a day, stomach crunches, whatever it may be. You set up some sort of device, some sort of system to trigger you, to remind you of what you want to work on. If it's to do with being more in the moment, exiting your mind, entering the present moment, the alarm goes off, bang, okay, I'm going to stop for a moment, feel the ground under my feet, listen, look around. So this idea, as in an experience, setting up something to remind you, a phone, a message, a friend, whatever it may be, accountability, if you're with somebody, it's absolutely profound. So many of us want to grow. So many of us take that initiative to do something and make that change. And in a short amount of time, it gets forgotten. So here's something that can hopefully help us. And the goal is, Be'ezras Hashem, we should be able to upgrade our lives in a simple, real way. So I reckon let's try it. Everybody take something on. Let's try it for the next week. Be'ezras Hashem Yisbarach. Okay.